is Jalen Rose. I'm David Jacoby. We are Jalen Jacoby. What is it that we do?
What up, though? We get the people what they want.
Of course, we're going to talk about Tom Brady beating New England in New England. Of course, we're going to talk about Patrick Mahomes' big day, but nothing is more important than you and I and the Buffalo kids in Buffalo going to the Bills game. I promised I would jump through a table. The second we got through a tailgate, the first thing Jalen Rose said is, who's got a table for this man to jump through? Raining, dreary, beers, going through the table.
How do you feel about that experience, Jacoby? I applaud you being a man of your word. Just talk us through that. Break that down. What do you see there?
Well, let me tell you, is this one lady was like, Jalen, the first, we get out of the Uber, Jalen's first thing is like, who's got a table? Who's got a table? I was like, Jay, I haven't even had a drink yet. Like, I gotta get warmed up. I gotta look at these different tables. But when I saw the table, not all tables are created equal. And that table had plastic framing, not metal framing. And when I saw that particular table, I was like, all right, I can do this. And there are people at the tailgate who were very concerned about me. They're like, you shouldn't do this, dog. They're like, don't do this. And I was like, I thought you guys do this all the time. Why you look so concerned? And there it was. Got up on the cooler, jumped into the table.
Yeah.
And then I just had to keep getting after the table. Because you can't just
what
jump
was
through.
the second? When did this part? When did this part?
You got to destroy the table. You smash the table.
Oh,
and then celebrate with my Bills Mafia brethren.
I got so many follow-up questions. Just keep running video while I ask all of these questions.
Eat the table. You got to eat the table.
Yes.
You got to.
Yes. So I have so many follow-up questions. We took a first-class flight to Buffalo. Mm-hmm. Jacoby and I shared a room like we were in college.
Yup. Roommates.
Absolutely. He promised me that he was going to prove to the people who only hear the show that he was actually a white guy.
Very white
So he said, I'm going to do things that you can't do, Jalen. I'm going to embrace my heritage and my people. You always talking about your culture? Well, this 60,000 people arena, this is my people. This is my culture. So as soon as we got there, no question, we got right out of the car. Gentleman offered me a nice bowl of broth, right? And a nice chicken. It was so good. And Jacoby said you hadn't had a drink. Did you ignore the 2 or 3 drinks that we had before we got to the game? Oh, well, I guess I shouldn't have said that.
Those don't count. Those were breakfast drinks.
Oh,
those were breakfast drinks.
Gosh, okay. So we get there, right? And for insurance purposes, the team and a lot of people don't want to embrace people like this willing to put their bodies at risk. But Jacoby was willing to do so. So we found a lady that was so very helpful. She set it up for us. She teed it up. Now, what about when you were about to jump off the car? Talk about that process.
They wouldn't let me jump off the car. I wanted to jump off the Jeep, and she's like, that's not my car. You can't stand on somebody's car that's not mine. And I was like, I can't even stand on the bumper? And she's like, no, that's an expensive vehicle. And I said, all right, I'll jump off the cooler then. But there was nothing worse than that feeling when you break the table and you're still suspended in the air, and you think that perhaps you didn't even succeed. You didn't even break the table. But finally, the weight of Jacoby collapsed the table. And there was also a football game. I don't know if you noticed that, Jalen Rose. There was also a football game there, and the Bills were dominant.
Thanks for watching ESPN on YouTube. For live streaming, sports, and premium content, subscribe to ESPN+.